Hello friends, welcome to C Programming Tutorials. In this class we are going to learn about two-way selection. So what is two-way selection means? So up to now we write many programs. Let us think in that program there is 8 lines. Okay, the execution is starting from main function. So this is the main function. So how we are going to execute? So we execute first instruction. So after that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So that means sequentially you are going to execute all the instructions in your program. But in real time execution, you are not execute all the instructions in your program. Okay, so based on the condition, you are going to control the flow of the program. So how we can control the flow means by using some branching statements. In that, so one is two-way selection. So two-way selection is nothing but you are going to give some condition. So based on the condition you are going to execute. So coming to two-way selection, the basic decision statement in the computer is the two-way selection. The decision is described to the computer as a conditional statement. So conditional statements is nothing but you are going to use some relational operators. The decision is described to the computer as a conditional statement that can be answered either true or false. Okay, so if it is the true, the condition is the true, then you are going to choose one path. If the condition is false, you are going to choose another path. That we are called as a two-way selection. There are two ways. If the true, we are going to select one path. If it is a false, we are going to select another path. So for that we are going to use if-else statement. An if-else statement is a composite statement used to make a decision between two alternatives. So two alternatives is nothing but two paths. In these two paths you are going to execute only one path. For example, you are going to withdraw the money in the ATM. In the ATM there are many options. Now if you select withdraw, then the withdraw code will be executed. Okay, in that way, here you are going to specify some expression that we are called as a condition. If the condition is true, you are going to execute statement 1. If it is a else, you are going to execute statement 2. Okay, so coming to syntax, you are going to write if in brackets, so normal brackets, you are going to write the condition here. Then statement 1, else you are going to write statement 2. If the statement 1 you are going to write so block of instructions, in else also you are going to write block of instructions. If you are going to write only one statement, then no need of brackets. Okay, if you are writing more than one statement, then you are going to use brackets. Okay, so now we see one example. Here we are going to write a program to find biggest of two numbers. So how we are going to find the biggest of two numbers? For example, 10, 5. So which number is the biggest number? 10. So how we can say, in our mind, you are going to compare these two operands. So one is 10, another one is 5. So 10 greater than 5. So 10 is big. So your answer is 10. How we can write program for this problem? How means you are going to use the if statement. So here we are going to write the program to find biggest of two numbers. So you are going to take two variables. One is A, another one is B. Okay, so we can read the values from the keyboard. How we can read the values from the keyboard? By using scanf. So before scanf, you are going to print a message on console. Enter any two numbers. This message displayed on monitor and the cursor is waiting here. So now you are going to give 10 space 5. Now 10 is stored in variable A, 5 is stored in variable B. So after that you are going to check these two variables by using relational operator greater than, or you can use less than also. So here in this program I am using greater than. So 10 greater than 5. If 10 greater than 5, so what it returns? It returns either true or false. 10 greater than 5, it returns true. So it enters into this path and it prints 10 is big. Okay, that's it. This is the output. If I enter 1050, now So 10 greater than 50. It returns false. So in this case you are going to execute else block. Here two-way selection. You can execute either this if block or you can execute only else block. That we are called as a two-way selection. In this case 1050 you are going to execute. So 50 is big. Okay. I hope you all are understand what is two-way selection. So now we see so nested if. So what is a nested if? Nested if is nothing but if else is included in another if else. Nested if is nothing but you are going to use if in another if. Here if I enter 10, 10, 10, 10, both the values are 10. Now if you compare 10 greater than 10, false, it displays, so 10 is big. 10 is big. So why? Here we have only two selections only. Either we are going to execute this block or this block. In this block, if you write another condition, then you are going to solve this problem. Okay, the same program. I entered, so A equals to 10 and B equals to 10. Okay, here you are going to check 10 not equals to 10. If the 10 not equals to 10, then only you are going to check A greater than B. If it is false, 10 not equals to 10, what it returns? It returns false. So you are going to else block and print both values are same. If I entered 110, 110, so 100 not equals to 10, it returns true. So enter into the block and here we check another condition, 100 greater than 10. So now it is also true. So it prints 100 is big. Okay, if I enter 100, 500. Now, so 100 not equals to 500. It is true. Again enter into this block and 100 greater than 500. It is false. So in this case you are going to execute this block. What is in this block? Percentage D is big. So it prints 500 is big. Okay, we see exact output when we execute these programs. So now we are going to see execution of the program. So this is the program to find biggest of two numbers. Here we are using say if and else for two-way selection. The condition is true, you are going to execute this block. If it is false, you are going to execute else block. Now we are going to execute this program. So GCC program 13.c dot slash a dot out. Enter any two numbers. Enter 10, 20. Displays 20 is big. That means second number is big. I execute another time. 210. Now, so first number is big. 200 is big. If I give, so both the values are same. Then also it returns 10 is big. So we see nested if. So this is the nested if. Here we are going to use one condition. If this condition is false, you are going to execute this else block. Otherwise, in this if statement, you write another if else. This we are called as a nested if. Same program we can write with the help of else if also. Here, so this is the if statement, and if it is false, you are going to execute this else block. In this, you are going to write the another condition. So this we are called as a else if ladder. That means you are writing the if statement in else block. So both the programs returns the same answer. Okay, so now we are going to execute this program. 14.c a dot out. Enter any two numbers. I enter 10, 10. So both the values are same. If I enter 10, 20. So 20 is the big. If I enter 200, 10. So 200 is big.